here we are again, Frank Walkiri. Welcome to the channel. Yes, I listen to you. I do. That's what I do every day. I read the comment and I try to choose something. Sometimes works, sometimes doesn't work, sometimes comes more from me, sometimes comes more from you. But anyway, it's always about music, so. Alright, we got a request here. Gabriel Henrique. We have done, I think, if I remember correctly, a cover of Whitney Houston he did, which was super freaking awesome because he has a really high range and he basically sings, if I remember correctly, basically sings in the range of the female singer, which the original did the song. So I suspect we might see the same thing here. Celine Dion, My Heart Will Go On. I actually tried this myself with a leap, of course, in my voice, in my more baritone voice. So yeah, let's go. Bam!
Every night in my dreams, I see you, I feel you. There is how I know you. Go on.
This part go on sounds like Celine Dion. He actually has a. He really has a voice. It's very peculiar because some people probably when they transition in puberty, their vocal folds don't change much, so they retain a little bit the extension and the range which you have when you're a teenager as a boy. Because yeah, I mean, it's gonna happen. Your voice gets a little lower. But even tenors, people which they already as adults have a high voice, probably when they were a teenager they could scream like crazy. I'm more or less a sort of baritone, more or less. I can hit a few notes short of the B4 or C5 when I'm really well trained, but my voice tends to be much more like baritone, in the baritone more comfortable area. So like those people, they just have the lack physiologically, which they retain even extra. Like he sounds like a woman, even though you can. I mean, there is, especially the lower part you can hear is still a little bit masculine, but it's quite uncanny how female he sound like actually.
Far across the distance and spaces between us, you had come to show you.
So bright.
Go on. Live for you wherever you are. I believe that.
All right, technique, Gabriel, freaking awesome. He just did this part like a little bit mixed voice, super nice. Went back again, belting. Gee.
The heart knows. Go on. Once more, you open the door, and you're here. My heart will go on.
Would you? You hear what he did there? Wow.
My heart will go on.
I mean, he has so much nuance and also very much soul voice with those runs that he does. Very, very awesome. I have to say, incredible pitch, incredible power, incredible nuance. It's just like the brightness and the way he sustains those high notes is crazy with the power and everything else around it. But the only criticism I have to offer is that his diction in English, it's not very good. So in that way, of course, I'm not a native speaker either, so I have my own accent when I sing. But of course, if you pay a little bit more attention, you manage to mask a little bit more your accent when you're singing. And here you can hear that, of course. But apart from that, you know, it's it's freaking awesome.
Love King Thirds was one time. I last for a lifetime. I'll never let go till it gone.
Wow.
Love this way, one loved you. Went through time. I hold you in my life. We always go on.
We could almost do a duet. I do the male voice and he does the female voice. He's like literally one octave over me. Amazing. It's just amazing.
Need for you wherever you are. I believe that's the heart of go on. Once more, you open the door.
Oh man, it's crazy. It's crazy how clean and bright this voice sounds, so high. Wow. It really makes me understand also that he also has probably like another 2-3 notes that he can reach with quite some comfort, because here when he does those notes, he just goes there like it's his ballpark, you know? And of course that's the beauty of having a physiological gift, you know, like being tall. You cannot invent being tall. Either you're like 7 feet or 6'5" or whatever, or you're not. And it's a little bit like I always say this with the voice. Some people that just have the blessing that the vocal cords they extend like this, and you can just produce these incredible sounds over like 5 octaves or so. And it's great. It's freaking great. I mean, there are days or nights where I dream I could just go as high as possibly, you know, you can as a man. And it feels so rewarding, you know. So already listening to somebody that it's capable to do that, it's rewarding. It's like, wow. So I do suspect he has another 2-3 notes probably higher than this, because he just goes there with it's too simple for him, it seems.
Are you here with my heart to you? Go on, no.
Wow. And we are talking of Celine Dion, eh? We're not just talking of somebody like this. We are talking probably one of the greatest vocalists of the last 20 years or so, 30 years. She's an incredible singer, Celine Dion, with an incredible renown for her powerful voice. To have a dude that is basically doing her range, it's nuts. It sounds like a range. I don't think they changed the key.
You're here. There's nothing I
Fuck me. Oh my god. Oh wow, we went there. Amazing. Like I gotta listen to this again. That's absolutely nuts.
You're here. There's nothing I fear. And I know that's my heart will go on. We'll stay forever this way.
That's crazy, man. That's absolutely nuts. Wow. Mega thumbs up for sure. I mean, this is quite remarkable. It's like really Dimash territory.
You are safe with my heart, and my heart will go under and under. My heart goes.
Now you're showing off, huh? Now you're showing off. There. Okay, now you're showing off. That was a long, sustained, powerful. Wow. No.
My heart goes. We'll stay for.
Wow, that's stupid. Wow. He's doing whistle tones just like that. Wow. Nuts. I was, I was thinking like, like I hear that he could just kill it with some falsetto, and he went just straight to the whistle tone after having belted like that for a couple of times, which is already freaking crazy.
You are safe with my heart. My heart will go under and
Whoa. He just lit some Mariah Carey in there, like so masterfully. Incredible.
My hand will go on.
Nuts. We did this one. That's absolutely nuts, guys. And yeah, I really like. There's really nothing. It's really surprising though that even YouTubers like this, singer like this, they do a cover and they don't get like millions and millions of views. I've seen yes some songs which some covers with a million or so, but this one no. I think this one was short of a million or so, 500, 600,000, which is pretty good, but still. For the type of quality of this guy, like he's quite remarkable. There's really no other way of saying this. Yes, he's blessed with an incredible, powerful voice with a ton of range, and therefore, it's just having fun doing this stuff. And not every male singer can do this. This is quite rare to have this much extension, this much octaves in the voice. It's like wow. Like you're surprised this guy is not just doing his own things, and being incredibly successful with it. And it's also pity, I think, that they're not kind of, I don't know how the Brazilian music industry works, what it's happening nowadays. There's a lot of trap, there is a lot of this Sartaneja University Sartaneja, there's a lot of this reggaeton style stuff that you call it other way, but anyway, it's always the same soup. So yeah, I can understand it might be difficult for a soul singer, which he is. I mean, he is like literally like a male version of Mariah Carey and Whitney Houston put together, so to speak. So he has those abilities, and yeah, like you see in the song, there's also a little bit of overdoing it because you can, like many singers which they have those abilities, you just kill it. Because you can do it, that doesn't mean that necessarily the song requires it, and it's a personal choice, of course. If you listen to the version of Celine Dion, she's a female singer with a high voice. Probably she's a soprano. If it's not a soprano, Celine Dion, probably mezzo soprano. I'm not sure, but that lets you understand also this guy what kind of range he has. It's really stupid, crazy what he can do. So. Mega thumbs up for me, of course. And like I said, just to criticize, I mean, just to find, the diction could be better. Also, probably to improve the listening to the wider audience, more English speaking audience. But apart from that, just barely talking here. We're barely speaking. I almost rendered speechless by the power of his voice. So guys, let me know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts if you want to see similar artists, or you have new suggestions of people we haven't done, because every time you suggest, a lot of times I've already done it. So just make sure. And also, if you want to support me and you want to listen to me sing, there is some covers I've did a Pearl Jam a few days ago. You can go show some love there, release. Or otherwise go on Spotify and listen to my band, Thin Man and Sparrow, folk indie music. I would appreciate that as well. Anyway, the drill is done. I'll see you later. Ciao.